is Mystery ASMR Guy, and today this is going to be kind of a random video, but I'm going to do somewhat of a show and tell video, and I'm just going to kind of talk about random stuff, and maybe just things on my mind, because I was trying to rack my head around doing a video, and there are videos I want to do, but the time's just not right. One thing I can tell you is I do have a mean shaving roleplay coming up, and I just want to do it right. But I have a feeling it could be one of my best videos if I can do it the way I want to do it. So I'm excited about that, and I just want to say another thing is thank you so much for all the support I've gotten on my most recent roleplay video. It's nice, and yeah, I plan on doing more, and I'm even thinking about using a accent in the upcoming roleplay, so that'll be nice. The first item I will show you is something I got in my stocking, which is coal. I ended up getting coal this year. I think I was somewhat bad, I guess. It's actually, they're chocolates. They're kind of like Crunch bars, so that's kind of cool. I like Crunch bars. wonderful season if you can look at it for what it is. Looks good, right? But like I said, everyone has their things, and everyone has a past, and things that haunt them. I guess some would say, some not necessarily haunted, but just haven't let it go. And I feel like we have to live in the moment, live in today, and I feel as though if it does you more harm to hold on to something that you cannot control, then maybe you should just let it go, because you can't change it. Take what you can from it. Take what you can from it, grow from it, and let it go, and move on. And chase the present, chase what you want in this life. And I say, just with all these New Year's resolutions and everything, well, go for them. Whatever it is that your heart desires, go for it. For me, I'm still holding on to the same things I've had for the last few years, and that is to just go bigger and go better in all aspects of my life. Be better as much as I can possibly be, just be better. I'm still working on the MMA thing, and I'm gonna still work on my videos, and just in general improving my life. I feel like 2015 for this channel is gonna be big. I feel like we're on a roll together, so I'm excited to see where it goes. And as always, I want to be the best I can be for you all, so ideally, I'll just keep growing and evolving for you. Especially starting with my equipment. I hope to upgrade that as soon as possible for y'all. I'm going to show you something that I have gotten, well, actually, for Christmas of 2013, actually, and I have yet to open it, and it was a very thoughtful gift from my brother. It was a very wonderful gift from my brother, and I haven't opened it, not because I am unappreciative or anything, is that well, I do get busy, but also, it's like, do I really want to open it and jeopardize the integrity of the item? But at the same time, that's not what my brother got it for me for, so I will just show you. Maybe I'll give you a little backstory to how I first came across this item to begin with. Okay. My brother got me this Legend of Zelda manga set for the 2013 Christmas. It was very thoughtful of him. The first time I came across this was at 2013. Toricon. And Toricon is an anime convention, and it was held in Rochester, New York. And I went there, and actually with my other channel, I plan to go there and interview people with a camera, have a cameraman, and I'll just do my thing, and they get a lot of voice actors for animes, and they come and stuff, and but anyways, the first time I came across this, I thought it was really cool because I really like the Legend of Zelda games. I've beat quite a few of them, and I'm kind of nerdy into them as well as like the Mega Man set, but that's I have a lot of things I'm nerdy into, so I guess that's whatever. But anyways, it's like it has quite a few. I think this is the full collection. It's very nice looking artwork as well. Zelda and Link. It's a very pretty box, but anyways, it's volumes 1 through 10, and each book is like a different or for a different game, which the games are awesome. I love the games. Keep showing some more of the artwork. But anyways, so we saw it in a store, and I thought it was really cool. It was actually pretty expensive, and I thought that was really cool of him to do, because I would not have spent that money on myself. But there's quite a few of the essential Zelda games mangas here, so I'll read a list of them, and they each have their own link image, like their own special, just like how the games do, how the links are just different. Let's see, right here is part 1 of Ocarina of Time. Obviously, many know that game. It's probably the best-selling Legend of Zelda game to date. But it's part 1, and it has young Link. And then there's part 2, and it has adult Link. And then right here is Majora's Mask. It's also, I'm really curious to see, because there's so much story to it, or how they went about putting it into a manga. You know what I mean? Like, of the story, with all the bosses and everything. I imagine, I don't know, if they tried to fit all the bosses in one, it probably, just probably wouldn't fit. But I don't know. I'm very curious to see how that was done. But here's Majora's Mask. It's a wonderful game as well. Left many people I knew frustrated with the time period. Very good game. played it a little bit. That was one I really didn't get to dive into too much, but it interested me quite a bit. And then move on to Minish Cap. Right here, you can see his hat, the dogs. And I beat that game. That was a wonderful game. And then there's right next to it, Link to the Past. Now that was such a good game. That was the first Zelda game I actually ever beat, and I beat quite a few now, or gotten very far in a few. I really like Minish Cap, and I really obviously loved Link to the Past, and the most recent 3DS game. I beat that as well. Link Between Worlds. That was a wonderful game. It's like based in the same realm as Link to the Past, but a whole different adventure and different twists, and it's very wonderful. They were very smart to do that because it gave those people who wanted more of the classical style of Link to the Past. Well, anyways, so my cat, I have to cut that part out. My cat, started meowing really loud and being how he is. Love the guy, but he's a dork. So anyways, I feel like Between Two Worlds is, what's a great way to give the players that love that older style more adventure in that same world, and they did a great job. I beat it